Somebody just got ran over. They're under that car. There's someone under your car. They're under your car. They're still under your car. Bro, reverse. Look, reverse. Reverse. They're under your car. Reverse. Reverse. Yo, reverse. Call the police. Reverse.
On November 15th, 2025, at exactly 4:40 in the morning, a 23-year-old woman named Aya Knox was found pinned beneath an SUV on Elm Street in downtown Dallas. By 5:18 a.m., she was pronounced dead at Baylor University Medical Center. But here's what makes this case so haunting. Aya wasn't just another statistic. She was called the Queen of Dallas by everyone who knew her. And the night she died, she was just out celebrating life with friends weeks after her own birthday. Before we go any further, if you're interested in cases like this, cases that make us question what really happens in those final moments, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to Shadow Crime, and click that bell icon so you never miss when we uncover the truth behind stories that deserve to be told. Now, I'm going to play you the full details of what happened that night as we go deeper into this video. So stick with me here. Let me tell you about Aya Knox. This wasn't some random person. This was a young woman who had her whole life planned out. She graduated from Lakeview Centennial High School in Garland. She was working at a local medical clinic. But that wasn't the end goal for her. Aya wanted to be a nurse. She wanted to help people. She wanted to make a difference. And everyone around her knew she would. Her family called her the Queen of Dallas for a reason. She had this presence about her. When Aya walked into a room, people noticed, not because she demanded attention, but because she gave so much of herself to others. Her aunt, Nakia Clay, said something that really stuck with me. She said family meant everything to Aya. Everything. So when Aya went out that night with her friends, it was supposed to be just another night of bonding, laughing, living life the way a 23-year-old should. But somewhere between the celebration and the sunrise, everything went wrong.
Oh, somebody just got ran over. They're under that car. There's someone under your car. They're under your car. They're still under your car. Bro, reverse. Look, reverse. Reverse. They're under your car. Reverse. Reverse. Yo, reverse. Call the police. Reverse. They're under your car, bro. Oh my God. Look, a trail of blood, y'all. This man done ran over this person. Oh no. And that's clearly, that has to be her head though. Like, I know y'all see this. That has to be like the head in between the car getting pulled all along. That has to be the head. Oh, she's dead. Oh my God, she's fucking dead. They're putting the tapes. Y'all, she died. They're putting the fucking tapes. I know y'all see them putting these fucking tapes. This girl fucking came running to the street, tripped, got ran over, and got dragged, yo. She got dragged and now she's dead. I still am yet to see the fucking ambulance. I'm yet to see the ambulance. Yo, that's the driver right there. That's him. But why is it taking the ambulance? That's a fucking firefighter. Are they gonna flip over the car? There's no way she's dead. There's just no way. That's the Dallas. That's the Dallas truck. Yep. That's the big boys, but ain't no motherfucking fire here, bitch. Why are you here? There's EMS. Fucking finally. There's EMS. The ambulance. There's the fucking ambulance, bitch. Oh my God. What is happening? What is happening? I can't believe that they still haven't gotten her under this motherfucking car.
And there's barely fucking the ambulance, barely making it. Bitch, and that's still fire rescue. Ugh. Fire rescue's literally fucking 2 minutes from here. Why are they the last ones on scene? Bitch, the scene is safe. The fuck? The scene was safe a long time ago. I'm sure that the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 motherfuckers make sure that the scene was safe a long time ago. Why are those motherfuckers barely getting here? If she was alive, clearly fucking not anymore. These motherfuckers made it here last. Oh my god, he's taking pictures, bitch. Does that mean she's dead? I can't with this. It's too much. It's too early. Wait, please, yo. Let's look at the fucking sloppy ass job that the fire EMS Dallas does. Come on, fire rescue. There's too goddamn many of you motherfuckers not to get this girl out of this underneath this motherfucking car already. Y'all should have been done lifting this motherfucking car, yo. It's shut down. Love that the Chick-fil-A workers just, you know, Chick-fil-Aing away. Like, nothing's happening on the fucking street because Chick-fil-A's right there. 15 minutes now. And the body's not coming out underneath that car. If the girl was alive before, she's not anymore. Not the way these fucking people move, clearly. What was the sense of urgency? Gotta assess the situation. Officer. It's 5 a.m. on the dot. If she died around that time, it's because these incompetent ass people fucking been waiting a long time to get her out of there. All these fucking people just standing around. So the fact that they're not leaving, like ASAP, okay, they are. I guess they're trying to. Oh, they're gonna go out this way. But since there's no siren, and it's just the lights, it more than likely means that she's deceased, and it's non-emergent, so they don't need to hurry back to the hospital. You know, if she was like on the verge, they would be siren on, and they would more than likely be like driving really fast to the hospital. But I don't know. Just slowly driving away. Doesn't seem like there was anything they could do, to be honest. At that point, she must have already been deceased by the time they got there, or on the verge. But hey, it was an accident. She tripped like right there, and then ran over and dragged. The driver did not see or feel anything, especially not in that damn big ass car. He didn't see her or feel it while he was driving, but whenever he got all the way up there, he stopped, ran out of the car, and was looking around like, what the fuck is happening? I'm sorry for y'all's loss, because this is tough. Real tough.
Picture this. It's almost 5 a.m. in downtown Dallas, the entertainment district on Elm Street. You know that time of night when the clubs are closing, when people are heading home, when the streets are still busy but everyone's guard is down. That's when it happened. A witness who was there that night started recording after they heard the impact, and what they saw was devastating. They reported seeing Aya tripping into the street right before the SUV struck her. Now think about that for a second. Tripping. We've all stumbled before, right? Maybe after a long night out, maybe because of uneven pavement, maybe because we're tired and not paying attention. It's such a small thing, such a human thing. But in that split second, everything changed. The SUV hit her, and Aya became trapped underneath the vehicle. Can you imagine being there? Seeing someone you know, someone you were just laughing with hours ago, now pinned under a car? The people around her immediately called for help. Dallas Fire Rescue showed up and had to use extrication tools and airbags just to lift the car off of her. These are the same tools they use in major car accidents. They had to physically lift an entire vehicle to free her. They rushed her to Baylor University Medical Center, and I'm sure everyone there was praying, hoping, believing she'd pull through. But 38 minutes after the accident, at 5:18 a.m., Aya Knox was pronounced dead. Now here's where this gets complicated, and I want you to really think about this with me. The driver of that SUV stayed at the scene. They didn't run. They didn't try to flee. They cooperated with police. And as of right now, we still don't know who that driver is. We don't know if they've been charged with anything. The Dallas Police Department is still investigating, and they're looking into everything. Was the driver speeding? Were they distracted? Were they impaired? Or was this just a tragic accident where someone tripped at the worst possible moment? See, this is what makes cases like this so difficult, because we want answers. We want someone to blame. We want justice. But what happens when the line between accident and negligence is so blurry that even investigators can't immediately tell the difference?
Alright, since everyone won't stop asking for an update, here it is, exactly how it happened. This was the same morning. Elm Street was shut down from 4:30 to 11:30 a.m. and they had just gotten done cleaning it. And I want to clear something up immediately. A lot of what's being reported is not how it actually happened. I'm not going off rumors, I'm going off what I saw with my own eyes in real time. She was running down Elm with two girlfriends. They split. The two girls ran back toward Acker Street, and she didn't. She ran straight into the middle of Elm. Not the sidewalk, not the crosswalk, the middle of the street. And it happened right here, in front of Chick-fil-A. A Chick-fil-A delivery truck was parked right there. And she tripped right in front of it, this way. Like, she literally tripped this way, okay? So she fell in the middle of the street. Let me be very clear for those who keep rewriting the story online. There was no dramatic movie moment, no pause, no seeing the SUV and screaming. There was no scream at all. She fell instantly, and the impact was immediate. Seconds, honestly milliseconds. There was no way for that driver to stop. Nobody could have reacted in time.
And while investigators are trying to piece together what happened on that street, there's a family that's completely shattered. Aya's aunt, Nakia Clay, said something that broke my heart. She described getting that phone call at 3:20 in the morning. Think about that. You're asleep, your phone rings at 3:20 a.m., and your entire world is about to collapse. She said it felt like a nightmare that nobody has woken up from yet. That's the reality here. While we're trying to understand the mechanics of what happened, there's a mother who lost her daughter. Elizabeth Knox lost Aya. Two sisters, Aya and Aza, lost their sibling. And here's what gets me. Aya's friend Khadijah Ramsey said they had started medical assistant school together. She said Aya was going through a tough time, but that girl was a fighter. So Aya wasn't just dreaming about becoming a nurse. She was actively working toward it. She was in school. She was fighting through whatever struggles she had. She was building her future. And then in one moment, on one street corner, at 4:40 in the morning, all of that was gone. The community came together after her death. They held vigils in South Dallas. People wore shirts that said, "The Queen of Dallas," on them. They lit candles. They released balloons. They cried together. Her and Nakia said that right now they're not focused on what comes next legally. They're celebrating Aya. They're showing love for her. They're coming together as a family, because that's what Aya would have wanted. But I need you to think about something with me. One witness said they saw Aya trip into the street. The driver stayed at the scene. No charges have been filed yet. So what does that tell us? Does that mean this was just a horrible accident that nobody could have prevented? Or does it mean there's more to this story that we don't know yet? Because I keep coming back to this question. If you're driving through downtown Dallas at 4:40 in the morning, in an area where you know people are leaving clubs and bars, shouldn't you be driving extra carefully? Shouldn't you be watching for pedestrians? And here's the other side. If someone trips into the road unexpectedly, is there anything a driver could have done? These are the questions investigators are asking right now. These are the questions Aya's family deserves answers to. So let me ask you this. When does an accident stop being just an accident? At what point does tragedy become negligence? And how do we find justice for someone like Aya Knox when the circumstances are this unclear? Think about that. If this case affected you the way it affected me, I need you to do something. Share this video. Let people know about Aya Knox. Let them know she wasn't just a headline. She was the Queen of Dallas. And don't forget to subscribe to Shadow Crime, because we're going to follow this case until we get answers. Hit that notification bell so you're here when we update you on what happens next. Drop a comment below and tell me what you think. Was this preventable? Should charges be filed? I want to hear from you. Until next time, stay safe out there.